Okay, people, let's start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this encounter. Welcome to this CPAS. This is our real English for today. And here this afternoon, we are going to talk about business. Okay. So, as you can see, you cannot use your microphone right now, but you are going to be able to use it. So, don't worry. And of course, I need you to participate tonight, okay? My name is Camilo Arturo Sendales. I am an English teacher from the School of Education. So that's it. Welcome, everyone. Let's start talking about business. And I am going to start with a question that any one of you can answer, okay? This question is, can you name a successful business from your country? So if you want to participate, please raise your hand. Remember, here we got the button participar, it says. So you just click on this. I am going to unmute your microphone. The question is, can you name a successful business from your country? Anyone who wants to participate? Anybody? Remember that there is a button that it says participar. And that's how we are going to enable the microphone so that you can participate. Anybody? Me dice Nicole que no se escucha. ¿Me confirman, por favor, si me están escuchando? Hello, hello, hello. ¿Me están escuchando? ¿Me confirman, por favor, si me están escuchando? Okay. Okay, thank you. Good. Okay, thank you. So who wants to participate? Don't worry if you have some sentences, some ideas, that's okay. Remember that this is the space for that, okay? Brigitte, now you can use your microphone. Brigitte, tell me, can you name a successful business?
Yes, from Colombia, there are some big businesses like Ecopetrol that I think it's originally from here. Um, I know because in my zone there are a lot of mines, like coal mines, and all of them sell their stuff to Ecopetrol. And I think that now there's this like soap opera that RCN is doing, Rigo, and he has like a business for food, Go Rigo Go or something like that. But he has created like a lot of stuff, and it's not that big, but I think it's become popular because of the soap opera.
That is so great, Brigitte. Thank you so much. Yes, I think Ecopetrol is a really big business. It is from our country, and it is also from the public issues, right? From the public organization. So this is from the state. Good, excellent. Thank you so much, Brigitte. Okay, Wilmar, please tell me, can you name a successful business? Wilmar, are you there? Are you listening to me? Why not, Wilmar? Okay, but your microphone is now available here in the meeting. I don't know if you are referring to the... No, no, no. Yours is open. You can use it. You can use it, Wilmer. The same as Brigitte's microphone. Yep, look at that. You can do it. Okay, Wilmar, don't worry. We are going to try later. Okay, what about the other people? I am not going to talk this afternoon. Remember, you are in a workshop, okay? So you are not going to listen to me to an hour. You need to participate in this, right? This is not a podcast. This is not a radio show or something like that. So I need you to participate, to practice, because that is the idea for today, people. Wilmar, Rappi, yes, that is a great example of a successful business. Yeah, there are so many people working there, and we know that there are some issues about some things about the work condition, okay, but it is an example of a really great business from Colombia. Okay, great. Let's go to the next question. Good. The next one is, can you name a business from another country? I mean, not from Colombia, but it is successful in our country. Can you? Can you name a business from another country which is successful in our country? Let me know, people. Let's participate, okay? The idea for today is to participate, not just for listen to a teacher. No, that's not the idea. Angel David, thank you so much. Okay, yes, that is a good example. Also, the beer, yeah, and we got one very special that is Colombian. Maybe in this moment it is not Colombian if we think about the owners, but it was born in Colombia. So we can say that it is Colombian. And also it identifies with the Colombian identity, right? So with the colors, with the national soccer team, with that kind of things, with the music also. So it has a great cultural aspect related to our country, right? And they say that in Valledupar, they drink for any holiday. Yes, I know the feeling. Okay, people, very good. But we are talking about business which are from another country, but which are successful in our country. What examples can you give me? Maybe some brands, maybe some business companies, factories, I don't know, which are not Colombia, but are very successful in our country. What do you think? Is there an example, people? No participation today? Okay. Brigitte, tell me.
Um, I think that there are a lot of like business from the United States, like Starbucks. They sell drinks. It's kind of funny actually, because the coffee that they use to make their drinks is from Colombia, but Starbucks is from the United States. And also I think McDonald's, the two of them are pretty like famous and successful here, because they actually have like not just like one place, like one McDonald's, but I think that there must be like 15 McDonald's just in Bogota or something, or at least 10 of them, and that's a lot. So yeah, I think Starbucks, McDonald's. I think El Corral. I'm not sure if that one is from the United States as well.
I am not really sure about that, Brigitte, El Corral. I think
I'm
that
not
is a
sure.
Colombian one, maybe.
No, I don't think so.
No? Oh, my God. Let me check. I am going to check that because I cannot have that. Okay, let me see. El Corral, let me see. Okay, I'm going to share that. Okay, I got it, I got it. It says, El origen del Corral fue creada por Pablo Emilio Bueno, Guillermo Calderón, 8 de febrero de 1983. El primer local se ubicaba frente al túnel de la Universidad Javeriana en Bogotá. So it is a Colombian business. Brigitte, look at that. So interesting.
Yeah,
Good, great.
that's pretty cool.
It is, because it is a really successful business. So for the first question, for example, it was a good example. And there we can see that they have now so many different places, I mean, stores in which they can, not store, but shops, when they can sell their hamburgers and their fast food and whatever. Yes, very good. And the other example that you mentioned, right? So McDonald's also, as let me see, Wilmar said, yes, McDonald's. And I think that maybe in almost all the countries in the world we can see a McDonald's. I think there are no McDonald's in Cuba, and maybe I don't remember the other place. Maybe it is Iran and North Korea. There are almost, I don't know, 5 countries, I think, in which there are no McDonald's. All the other countries in the world, you can find McDonald's. So it is very successful. And of course, in our country, it is also successful. Great examples. And you mentioned also Starbucks. Yeah. What you mentioned with that coffee thing is similar to the thing that happened with, for example, chocolate, right? Because we produce chocolate, right? What we call cacao, but we take that to another country and it comes back in chocolate bars or something like that. More expensive, of course. Yeah, that is a really good example. Okay, really good. Let's continue with the next one, okay? Why do you think these businesses are so successful? We are talking about McDonald's, we are talking about Starbucks, we are talking about El Corral, we are talking about Ecopetrol, we are talking about Cerveza Águila, and we are talking about Rappi, which are the examples that you gave me. Think about this. Why do you think these businesses are successful? Any idea? Any, I don't know, suggestion? Don't worry if you don't know the answer or the technical terms. I don't know that either, so don't worry. We are just practicing our English and our vocabulary, okay? So feel relaxed. Why do you think these businesses are so successful? Who can tell me something? Any reason? Any idea? Remember to participate, people. Propaganda. Okay, good. In this case, maybe we should say advertisement. Advertisement. Because when we talk about propaganda, Brigitte, we are talking about political issues. That is more related to propaganda. But when we are talking about marketing on goods and services, I mean commercial things, we are talking about advertisement. Good. So, yes, I think maybe marketing, maybe advertisement is a really good reason why these businesses are successful. Is there any other reason? Quality of the products, Eliana, great. Quality of the products. I think it is quite important not only to be seen, right, in the press, on TV, I don't know, on any kind of advertisement, but also to sell a good product or a good service. The quality. Thank you, Eliana. Yes, I think you are right. Any other idea, people? No more? Come on, people, we need to participate today, right? Recuerden, no estamos aquí para escuchar una clase, ¿bien? Estamos aquí en un taller. La idea es que practiquemos, right? So, small ideas, don't worry, sentences. Si no me siento muy seguro, muy segura, vamos a hacer el mejor esfuerzo, right? Aquí no nos vamos a juzgar, no nos estamos evaluando, so don't worry. Lady, profitability. Wow, you are coming with a great word that is profit and profitability. In production, obtaining better prices and reducing cost. Oh my God, that is such an economic class, lady. Thank you so much. Profitability in production. So you're going to get money, good money for this product, for this service, right? But the cost is not so high. That is the profit. So the money that you can get after this process. That sounds terrific, lady. Thank you so much. Okay, people, continue participating. I believe they also have this strategy to invest in propaganda, as mentioned before, so we remember their brands and want to get their products. That is so true, Wilmar. Okay, but remember, it is not propaganda, right? It is advertisement. Advertisement. Good. Propaganda was, for example, all the things that we have heard in the weeks before, right? Before elections. That is propaganda. So all the things that are related to philosophical and political ideas, that is propaganda. All the other things that are related to products, as the hamburgers, as the mobile phones, and the whatever, is advertisement. That is so true. Yes, they are everywhere, everywhere. Excellent, people. Okay, let's continue with the first part of the vocabulary that we are going to work today. Get? So what we get here is the first exercise that we are going to work with. So you are going to get some minutes, right? It is 5:22 in the afternoon, so we are going to give 4 minutes for this activity. And we are going to complete these sentences using the words that you can see above, okay? Let me see. Brigitte, can you please read the words that we have above the exercise? Just read, no more.
The words,
Yeah, community.
community, competitors, customer, loss, prices, profit, staff, taxes, and wages.
Thank you so much, Brigitte. Very good. Okay. Now, what do we have to do? We have to complete these sentences according to the idea. To succeed in business, you should. Okay. Number one, value your, value your what? Value your, value your community? No, I don't think so. What do you think? We are going to give 3 minutes, yeah, 4 minutes to do this exercise, okay? Do it by your own. Think about it. Think about what is the best option. And then we are going to discuss if they are true or not. Okay, don't worry about that. But now we need to understand the words that we have. Good? Si no conocemos alguna de estas palabras, don't worry. La idea es que busquemos y hagamos el ejercicio también de buscar en internet. Right? ¿Cuál es el diccionario que siempre recomendamos? Word reference. Good. If you don't know any of these words, please go to the dictionary. No translators, right? Dictionary. And then complete the exercise. It is better to complete this exercise by writing, okay? I mean, handwriting. Do it. Maybe you can get a notebook or an agenda or something like that, a piece of paper. And if you do this exercise by handwriting, I know and I promise that you are going to learn a lot about this. Good? 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes and we will check our answers. Remember, if you don't know any of these words, look for it in the dictionary. Look it at, please. Okay, 2 more minutes. One more minute. Thirty seconds. Okay, let's start with the first one. Number one, who wants to tell me? Remember, you can use your microphone to tell me. Number one, what do you think it is? Number one, it says value your If you want to use your microphone, that's better. Don't be shy, no sean tímidos. The idea is that, to practice.
Teacher, I think that is stuff. Value
Value
your
your stuff. Okay,
no
lady. I don't know. I don't know. Let's check that later. Don't worry. What is that? What is a stuff? A stuff. Do you know what is that, people? Lady says, one of the business secrets is to value your stuff. But I don't know what is that. Who can tell me what is stuff? Stuff. S-T-A-F-F. Did you check that word in the dictionary, maybe? Stuff. What is that? Come on, people, let me know. ¿Qué significa eso de stuff?
stuff is personal.
Okay, so the people who work in the company or whatever, right? The people, the personal. Okay, thank you so much. I think it can be true, right? Value your staff. That is quite important. Okay, Lady Diana, thank you so much. We are going to check that later, don't worry. Number two, to succeed in business, you should focus only on making a big focus only on making a big what? Remember that in this part, we are not discussing if these pieces of advice are correct or not, or are true or not, or are good ideas or not. That is not the part. The part is to know how to make these collocations, right? How to use these expressions. What do you think? Focus only on making a big what? What do you think, people?
Profit.
I'm sorry, lady?
Yes, teacher. Profit.
Profit. Thank you, lady. Brigitte, what did you say?
Yes, I was gonna say the same. Profit.
Profit. Okay. So to succeed in business, you should focus only on making a big profit. Okay, I think that makes sense. I don't know if that is a good idea. That is different, but it makes sense. Making a big profit. Number three, to succeed in business, you should pay employees low pay employees low what?
Wages.
Wages. I don't know that word, Brigitte. Wages. Can you explain that
Yeah.
to me? I'm sorry?
Yes. It's like a salary, but
Great.
not the salary, but like the range that we need to pay to employees.
Okay, so it is the money that the employees receive for their work. Something like that. The salary, you say. I think it
Yes,
makes
like the
sense.
salary, it's just that it's used um like for how much they're gonna make. Like if they make 17 per hour, it's like the wage because everyone is gonna make 17, and the salary is maybe like what they receive at the end of the week.
Oh, okay. So maybe this is the agreement that we get with our employees and with our employer, and then we are going to receive the money. Okay, that makes sense. So pay employees low wages. I don't like that. I don't think that is a good idea. But that is not the point that we are discussing. Okay, number 4. To succeed in business, you should charge high. Oh, charge high what? What do you think? This verb means to set the money that everyone has to pay for a product, to set that quantity, to say how much people is going to pay for a good or for a service. That is to charge. And to charge high what? What do you think, people? Let me know. What do you think? Number 4,
Prices.
prices. I think it is to charge high prices. So to set high prices to the products so that they can make a big profit. Something like that. Again, I am not sure that is a good idea. Number 5, to succeed in business, you should never break the never
Low.
never break the law, lady. Never
Yes.
break the law. So don't be illegal. Don't do illegal things. Never break the law. I think that is a good idea. Maybe not the others, but this one is a very good idea to succeed in business. Okay. Number 6, to succeed in business, you should avoid paying something to the government.
Taxes.
Taxes. Okay. We got a new tax here in Colombia, right? Since yesterday. So to
What?
succeed in business, yes.
Which one? What?
I'm not gonna talk about that. So to succeed in business, you should avoid paying taxes to the government. Look at that word, right? It says to the government, and you have to pay money for the government. That is what we call a tax, right? In Spanish, we say los impuestos. So avoid paying taxes to the government. Maybe we can agree or disagree on taxes, but I don't think it's a good idea to avoid paying them. I don't know. To succeed in business, you should, number 7, believe the is always right. I have heard that before. You should believe the is always right. Have you heard that before? I have. I think I have. To succeed in business, you should believe the what, people?
The customer.
The customer is always right. Yes, I think I have heard that in Spanish, right? Que el cliente siempre tiene la razón. Yes, I have heard that. I don't know if that is a good idea. You should believe the customer is always right. Maybe the customer is not always right, but I don't know. To succeed in business, you should invest in the local. I don't know that one, David Alberto, but I'm going to look for that. So, to succeed in business, you should invest. Remember, invest is to give money, right? To put money on a specific cause. And in this one, we say invest in the local what?
Community?
Community. Invest in the local community. I think that makes sense. Invest in the local community. Okay, maybe it is a good idea. Maybe, yeah. To succeed in business, you should put your blah, blah, blah out of business. Out of business. So out of business means that they are broke and they cannot do their business, selling things or whatever. Ah, but I am more handsome, David. Number 9, what do you think? To succeed in business, you should blah, 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 out of business. What do you think, people? To succeed in business, you should put your, let me know. What are we going to do, or who are we going to put out of business so that they are broke and they cannot sell anymore? If I am McDonald's, what? Tell me, David.
Prices?
Prices out of business. Ah, it's a good try, but I don't think. Out of business means that they cannot sell anymore, right? For example, I am McDonald's, and for succeeding in business, I should put Burger King out of business. I am Coca-Cola, so I need to pour Pepsi out of business, right? I am Samsung.
Their
Competitors.
competitor.
The competitors, very good. Put your competitors out of business, right? Out of business means they are broke, que quebraron.
Hay que quebrar.
They cannot sell anymore. David?
No, que hay que quebrarlos.
Yeah, good. That means out of business. Put somebody or something out of business, so acabar con los competidores. Again, I am not really sure that this is a good idea. I don't think so, but okay. To succeed in business, you should be prepared to make a for at least the first year. I think we only have one option for this one. You should be prepared. So, estar preparado, estar preparada. To make for at least the first year. What can it be?
Loss.
Loss. Yes, that is sad, but true. You should be prepared to make a loss for at least the first year. Yes, that happens, and that is so common. Don't worry, you can again next year be working, and maybe your entrepreneurship is going to be well. I don't know. I hope so. Good. People, remember this vocabulary because this is one of the most important parts that we are going to work this afternoon. Good. The second part is about some other vocabulary. This vocabulary is also related to business, okay? So look at these words and we are going to match these expressions to the definitions. Good? Let me see. Voy a pedirle el favor a David, ya que estás participando, David. Vamos a
What
leer el
happened?
vocabulario que tenemos, ¿ok? Just read the vocabulary that we got above the exercise. Customer.
Solo no digo nada.
Yes, just read, no more.
Okay. Okay. Customer, entrepreneur, manufacturer, partner, retailer, supplier, wholesaler, perdón.
Very good, David. Thank you.
Leo lo
Supplier and
demás.
wholesaler. Excellent job, David. Very good. So,
Okay.
let's start with the first one. Good. I am going to ask Nicole. Nicole, voy a pedirte el favor que leas la primera. Good. Just read, no more. Solamente vamos a leer, Nicole. Are you there, Nicole? Let's read. We are going just to read and no more. No, Nicole. Okay, what about Alila? Alila, can you please read the first one?
Entonces yo, teacher.
Okay, David, number one.
Okay, number one. Sells directly to the public. To the public, perdón.
Very good, very good. Sells directly to the public, says David. Very good. Okay. Which one is that? Sells directly to the public.
Ve, teacher, una
Maybe-
pregunta. ¿Qué
Dime,
significa
David.
esa palabra entrepreneur? Nunca la había escuchado, la verdad.
Entrepreneur. Yes, entrepreneur. Okay. David, imagine that you have a friend next door, right? In the same street, in a house near your house. And this friend wants to open a new store about, I don't know, fixing mobile phones, right? And he start buying things and he start making advertisement because he's new with his new business. He is an entrepreneur because it is a new business. How do we call that in Spanish, David?
Emprendedor.
You got it. Very good. Very good. That is entrepreneur. And it's the person in this case. When we call in Spanish emprendimiento, that should be the noun, I mean the place. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. That is emprendimiento. An entrepreneur is the person. Very good. So what do you think, people? Sells directly to the public. The customer? Maybe no.
Puede ser el wholesaler.
Wholesaler, okay. Wholesaler. What does it mean? ¿Qué significa eso de wholesaler?
Como vendedor de yo no sé qué.
Very good, David. Yes, la palabra vendedor está ahí metida. Good. But there is also another word in that one that is whole. Whole. ¿Conocemos esa palabrita suelta? Whole. I think that we have seen that in movies and in series. Whole. But also we can see that on the carton of milk, for example.
In the whole world.
In the whole world, yes. ¿Qué significa eso, David? In the whole world.
¿En todo el mundo?
Yes. Eso significa en el mundo entero. Yes. Y mira que si yo lo digo whole milk, pues es la leche entera, right? So the wholesaler,
Vendedor entero.
yes, something like that. What does it mean? ¿Qué significa eso de vendedor entero en la vida real? The wholesaler is the business which sells to a smaller business, right? For example, here in Colombia, we got one big wholesaler that is Macro, right? Have you heard that, Macro? And Macro is a big store who sells to smaller stores. That is a wholesaler. So, las tiendas, las de barrio y todo eso, se surten de almacenes más grandes. Y esos almacenes les llamamos wholesaler. Get? For example, in all the country, in the whole country, we can see the Uno, we can see Ara, right? And the wholesaler of Ara is Jerónimo Martins, for example, right? The wholesaler. So is the one that sells to the small stores. That is wholesaler. We are still in number one, people, sells directly to the public. Which one of these sells directly to the public? The manufacturer? Maybe no. Partner, retailer, supplier, wholesaler. Wholesaler. Okay, we have seen that wholesaler is not the one. What do you think, people? Let me know. Anybody?
¿Qué pasó? Perdón, Doc, perdón, Doc, perdón, profe, es que estaba aquí con un accidente que le pasó a una prima.
No digas.
Sí, le cayó una cosa en el ojo, entonces estaba ahí. Perdón, ¿en dónde ibas?
Vamos en la primera todavía, David. Espero que no sea nada grave ¿Lo de qué? ¿Tu prima? ¿Me dijiste?
Sí, es que le cayó, es que gel en el ojo.
No se burle, David. Ok, good. Amigos, ¿qué pasó? ¿Cuál es el que vende directamente al público? Come on, people. De eso se trata el ejercicio de hoy, de que aprendamos estas nuevas palabras. No es nada más. Ok, vamos con la segunda. Let's go number 2. It says makes goods. Remember that when we are talking about business vocabulary, when we say goods, we are referring to things. So, bienes,
Yo
productos.
soy la primera.
Dime, David. Dime.
Es retailer, el minorista.
Very good, David. Yes, that is the one. The retailer sells directly to the public. Very good. El minorista. Very good. Y el minorista es la tienda de barrio, right? That is a retailer. Very good, people. Number 2, makes goods. Remember, esa palabrita goods, when we talk about that in business, it means bienes, productos. That is goods. So, who makes goods? ¿Quién los fabrica? Tell me. Lady, what do you think? Who makes goods? Anybody?
I don't know.
Entonces,
Customer?
¿quién fabrica? The customer makes good. I don't think so, lady. Remember, to make it. To make the product. Make the product. To create the product. ¿Quién podría ser? Dana, what do you think? David. The manufacturer, Wilmar, very good. The manufacturer, right? The manufacturer. En español, ¿cómo le llamamos a eso? El
¿Fabricante?
fabricante. Yes, pero no hay
Un
una palabra más relacionada con manufacturer. Manufacturer. Okay, good. The expression is that, el fabricante, right? So, who is the manufacturer of this mobile phone? I think this is, I don't know, Oppo or something like that. Okay, that is the manufacturer, right? And it comes from, I don't know, another country, sold by the wholesaler, right? and it gets into a small shop that is, I don't know, in a specific place there in Unilago in Bogota. Okay, that's it, right? That is the retailer, the wholesaler, and the manufacturer. Very good. Number 3, I know that you know this one. Who starts new businesses? Who starts new businesses?
Ah, pues el entrepreneur.
Very good, David. Yes. The entrepreneur starts new businesses. That's it. El emprendedor. Number 4 is one of the owners of a business. You know this one. Is one of the owners, right? Es uno de los dueños. Which one is? Is one of the owners. Estoy compartiendo el enlace de asistencia para que lo vayan diligenciando mientras tanto, chicos. So, with all these words, which one is one of the owners? So imagine that David and I are going to start a new business. We are entrepreneurs, right? So I put some money, I invest some money. Also, David invests some money. So David and I are, which is the word?
¿Puedo
Partner.
decir?
Very good. Partners, right? Partners. Here in the university, we say partner and we think about compañero, amigo, amiguito, right? But in business, when we say partner, we say socio, socia, right? So in that example, David and I are partners. Somos socios. Los dos estamos montando ese negocio. So we are owners of that business. Very good. Number 5. Buys large quantities of goods from producers and sells them to shop and businesses. You know this one. Buy large quantities of good.
¿Puedo decirlo?
Yes, of course.
El wall seller.
Yes, good. La pronunciación está un poquito rara, pero la palabra es correcta, David. Very good.
Es que no sé bien cómo
Excellent.
se dice. Whole,
No, la
whole,
tiene. Wholesaler. David.
¿Qué pasó?
Wholesaler.
Wholesalers.
Very good. So the wholesaler buys large quantities of goods from the manufacturers, from the producers, and sells them to smaller shops and businesses, right? Think about Macro, for example. And number 7. Number 7 says, provides goods or parts to shop and businesses. Focus on the part that says parts. Provides goods or parts to shop and businesses, right? These are not products themselves, but parts of those products.
El customer.
Now. Okay. I missed number 6. I'm sorry. Yes. Number 6, buys directly from a shop or company, the customer, David. Yes, you're right. I missed number 6. I'm so sorry. And number 7, provides goods, parts to shop and businesses. We only have one possibility. Which one is number 7? Provide goods, parts to shop and businesses.
El supplier.
The supplier, David, very good, right? In this case, it is different because they are not products themselves, but just parts of these products, right? For example, when we are talking about a person who fixes, I don't know, computers, right? and he or she needs to buy new mouses or new pads or new keyboards or new screens, right? That little parts are given by a supplier, not a wholesaler. Maybe the wholesaler sells the computers, but the parts are given by a supplier. Yeah, good.
Es que el wholesaler los vende al por mayor y el supplier solo se los da a las otras tiendas, ¿no? Ok.
Ok, yes, vamos a revisar esa parte. Comencemos el proceso con uno que se llama manufacturer, right? Ese es el creador. Pero manufacturer está muy pegadito con uno que se llama supplier. Supplier es el que nosotros conocemos en español como proveedor, right? Y el supplier nos trae elementos para que el manufacturer pueda crear el producto. ¿Bien? Entonces resulta que para crear ese computador yo necesito que el proveedor me traiga no sé cuántas, no sé, elementos de plástico para poder hacer y no sé cuántas baterías de litio y no sé cuántas, right? El manufacturer no crea las partes, sino que con las partes crea el producto, digámoslo así, ¿bien? Luego el manufacturer se la va a vender a alguien que compra por mayor, perdón, que es el wholesaler. Entonces el wholesaler compra 500 computadores de esta referencia, right? Y ese wholesaler le vende entonces a las tiendas que son más pequeñas, que las llamamos retailer. ¿Cuántas compró esta tienda? Solamente 10 computadores. ¿Cuántas compró la otra tienda? Otros 10, right? Y ellos verán cómo las van a vender. That is retailer. Good. Ahí en el retailer, el que llega a comprar se llama customer. Y eres el que compra su computador, uno solito. Ok, very good. Pero en esa tienda de retailer, esa tienda yo la formé con un amigo y metimos plata para esa tienda. Mi amigo y yo somos partners. Y como nosotros abrimos ese negocio, somos entrepreneurs. Good. Entonces, ese entrepreneurship, que es el negocio, puede ser también un retailer. No creo que uno empiece un negocio buscando ser wholesaler el primer año. No, va a ser como difícil. Good. ¿Sí queda un poquito más claro este vocabulario? Es vocabulario básico del mundo de negocios, pero es importante que lo conozcamos porque está en el día a día de lo que vemos, de lo que hacemos, de lo que actuamos. Good. People, por favor, diligencien el enlace de asistencia. Tenemos también un enlace de evaluación, me parece. No veo enlace de evaluación acá. Attendance form, bla, bla, bla. No, solamente enlace de asistencia. Ok, people. Si me llegan a enviar algún enlace de evaluación, pero no lo veo, se los haré llegar a través de este espacio, ¿listo? Es decir, a través del chat que queda creado aquí en este espacio. People, thank you so much. Se nos acabó el tiempo por esta tarde. Recomendación, chicos. Cuando ingresen a estos espacios, hablen mucho, participen mucho, ¿listo? No importa que no tengamos un nivel muy alto, como ustedes se dan cuenta, hay personas que tienen muy buen nivel y esas personas están ahí para que nosotros nos apoyemos en ellas, ¿listo? Nos van a servir también muchísimo. Entonces, tratemos de, cuando nos conectemos a estos espacios, no escuchar, sino hablar, ¿bien? Felicito, por ejemplo, a Lady, bueno, Brigitte que se fue, a David que intentó, que algunas cosas le salían chéveres y otras sonaban medio raro, pero de eso se trata. Bien, David, gracias, muy bien, súper bien. De eso se trata. People, thank you so much, bye bye. Cuando llenen su asistencia, recuerden, mi nombre es Camilo Arturo Sendales, ¿vale? El punto número 7 de la asistencia les pide el nombre del tutor. Ahí lo pueden ver ustedes en pantalla, Camilo Arturo Sendales. Good. People, bye bye. That's all for today. See you in the next opportunity.